Inflation, an essential economic concept, describes the general rise in prices and the decline in the purchasing power of money over time. It has wide-ranging effects on individuals, businesses, and governments, impacting everything from personal savings to global trade. At its core, inflation signifies a reduction in the buying power of a country's currency. As inflation increases, each unit of currency can purchase fewer goods and services, potentially lowering the standard of living if wages do not keep pace with inflation. Measured by indicators like the Consumer Price Index and the Producer Price Index, inflation gauges the average price changes over time for a basket of goods and services that consumers pay for. While moderate inflation is generally considered a sign of a healthy economy, high inflation can pose challenges. Unstable prices can create uncertainty, making it difficult for businesses to plan for the future. Additionally, if inflation exceeds expectations, it can erode savings if investment returns fail to outpace the inflation rate. On the other hand, deflation, the opposite of inflation, can also be detrimental. It represents a decrease in the overall price level of goods and services and can lead to economic recession or even depression. Falling prices result in reduced production, lower wages, decreased demand, and ultimately, a decline in overall economic activity. The impact of inflation on the economy is multifaceted. It erodes purchasing power, meaning that a fixed amount of money will afford progressively less consumption. This disproportionately affects lower-income consumers who allocate a larger portion of their income to necessities and have less protection against the purchasing power loss associated with inflation. Moreover, inflation acts as a safeguard against deflation. Central banks, like the Federal Reserve in the United States, target a modest positive inflation rate to provide a margin of error in case inflation is overestimated and to deter the more destabilizing effects of deflation. However, when inflation reaches high levels, it can become self-perpetuating. Rising expectations of future inflation lead to demands for larger wage increases, prompting employers to raise prices for their output, setting off a wage price spiral. In the worst-case scenario, mishandling high inflation can result in hyperinflation. To control inflation, central banks employ monetary policy tools, such as interest rates. By adjusting these tools, they aim to maintain a low and stable inflation rate. When inflation threatens to surpass a central bank's target, policymakers may raise the minimum interest rate, tightening the money supply and driving up borrowing costs across the economy. Inflation is a complex and multifaceted phenomenon influenced by various factors, including government policies, global economic trends, and shifts in the supply and demand for goods and services. Understanding inflation is essential for promoting economic stability and fostering growth.
Thank you for watching. If you found this video on inflation insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Your support helps us continue creating valuable videos like this. Stay tuned for more.